So, I wanted to discuss a very important issue that all like minded voters need to be aware of. We're getting ready to vote for a new president. And so, I wanted us to make sure that we kind of communicate about a very important issue. Our system has been dominated by narcissists, and we all are aware that these are people who only respect boundaries. And I know a lot of you are very upset about not only the rollback of women's rights and the rollback of minority rights, but also the war. And that war will unfortunately continue under either person who is chosen to be president. And so I think that it's time for us to really start being strategic about how we use our vote to make sure that we establish boundaries with both parties or either person who is going to be in power. And I say that as someone who has been a voter my entire adult life. I've always paid attention to politics. It's never been something that, I went years. No, I've always paid attention to politics, even as a child, because I always understood, that we're in this together. We're locked in and connected to so many of these issues together. And so to have great leadership doesn't mean that you worship. It doesn't mean that you allow people to get a pass just because they're popular. Great leadership needs to be supported. And so how do you get great leadership when so much of the system is about supporting narcissists, and it is by establishing boundaries? So we both of the parties are going to give us the same result when it comes to Gaza. And when it comes to, for the most part, Ukraine, I know that Trump is supposedly, anti-Ukraine, and he's supposedly going to stop sending support and aid and weapons or whatever. But what can we do? What can we do? Well, I have a proposal. And this proposal takes quite a bit of mobilization from all the people who believe the same. So I know that there's a huge issue about us being stuck in this two-party mindset, and it's just a mindset because it's not real. There's other parties. There's other parties, but we've been told they will never be viable. Well, they can be if we join together and be smart about how we conduct ourselves. And so voting for whoever you vote for is fine. This is going to work by whatever means, by whoever you vote for, because they all stand in the same lockstep position on Gaza. And so the importance of making sure we do this as a unit is what's going to really it's going to really lock us in. It's going to really make sure, that we are together cohesively making this work. It does not take everybody to make something work. It only takes 10%. And that's the Malcolm Gladwell, the studies that have been done. You only need 10% of the public to mobilize or to organize, and you can reach a tipping point. And so 10% of us is 33 million people. 33 million people. And 33 million people, I'm sure, do not want to see us continue the war. So, what to be done? In the beginning of the year, during tax season, we have to strategically make a choice. For those of us who get a nice little tax return, get a nice little refund, we want to make sure that we do not spend anything for the first 3 months. Now, we're not talking about January because usually the taxes have not rolled out. The returns aren't back. We're talking about February, March, and April. So from February 1st to the end of April, don't spend anything. Get your tax money. Don't spend a dime. You have no idea how powerful that would be. Now, I'm not saying don't spend on necessities or don't spend on something that might, need your attention immediately. Like if your car is broke down, of course, or if you're behind on something major, make sure it's caught up so that you can have your peace of mind while you're doing this. But outside of necessities, pretend that money is not even there. Don't touch it. There's another important element here. If you are the type of person who does not get a refund, but you still want to participate, again, do not splurge. And it's going to be hard because they have really good deals. They have really good deals around that time of the year. It's going to be really difficult for you to make sure you don't give in and ball out. When we collectively make sure that we do not spend from February to the end of April, we are effectively saying our money matters to us. Our tax dollars matter to us. We know that we're just giving you all back the money we got. We're not going to do that this time. This time we're going to hold on to our money to see how our new president is going to operate. Is our new president going to care about us collectively? Sitting at home looking at our tax return in the bank or letting it sit on their card and not touching it? Is our new president going to care? Because what is ultimately going to happen is the businesses are going to go to the president for us. Businesses really do need for us to spend in that first quarter. Anyone who tells you, oh no, they're going to end the child tax credit, they're going to end, no, they're not. They get that money right back. The government gets it right back and the businesses get it right back. So we just have to make sure we stop this flow and we say, nope, no more of our precious tax return money for you all to recycle back into your war machine. That is one side of what we must do collectively. On the other side, there is a box at the bottom of your tax return. And usually it will tell you you can donate $3 to the presidential candidate of your choice, blah blah blah. And I don't know if y'all like me, but anytime I see the box, I'm like, hell no, I'm not donating to no what. That has got to stop. Now you do that strategically. Pause. So that little box that has you can donate $3 to the presidential candidate of your choice. What you want to remember is at the time when you do your taxes, if you donate into that fund, if you check that box, it's going to go towards the candidates that are currently in power, or it's going to go to the parties that are currently in power. But when you see that box, I want you to pause and I want you to go to the third party candidate that you believe in. And if we could do it together, if we could decide collectively, okay, we're going to donate to this particular third party, that would be even more powerful, because if 33 million of us donate $3 to the third party that we can agree needs our support, that's $99 million. And so when you see that button on there, go and just take a few minutes Get your card or get whatever it is you use, your bank account, and go donate $3 to a third party candidate or a third party, period. And what happens over time as we go from year to year to year, so maybe let's say the first time you donate to the Green Party, then the next time you donate to Libertarians. We can literally do this for each of the parties that we are interested in supporting for 4 years. This is going to give them the ability to start getting funding, to start vetting candidates, to start getting their name out there. This is how we build the momentum for a third and fourth party that needs to come forth. We don't just need a third, we don't just need a third, we also need a fourth, probably a fifth, really. But we need to support third parties and their candidates because the two party system has a way of putting us in these false dichotomies. Oh, either you vote for this or you vote for that. But in order for us to really create the kind of momentum that we need to see different outcomes in the political arena, we have to let them know how powerful we are. And we have to let them know that we know how powerful we are. And so our support of each other in this experiment, we'll call it an experiment, our support of each other in this experiment just requires that we use self-control, that we remember what we're going to be doing together collectively, and that we don't fold. Do not fold. If you have the self-control to not ball out when you get your tax return and to not get crazy when you see these wonderful deals at the beginning of the year, and then have the self-control to remember, I'm going to donate $3 to a third party, and let it be known. Like, share this video, make it go viral. Like, really put forth the effort to collectively bring about this solution. We have been used to being disempowered. We've been used to being bullied into the either or. There's no either or. It's all been a head game. And so we can do something very powerful together for 2025. And we can stand on business as a community. And it doesn't take everybody. I want to really emphasize that. It does not take everybody. It doesn't take everybody. It only takes 10% of us. So I am going to end this video. I hope that in the comment section you leave the third party that you would like to see us collectively vote for. And let me tell you, if you don't believe in supporting the Black Panther Party, donate the $3 anyway. And then donate $3 to whatever you do believe in, because it's not about that. It's not about that. If someone picks libertarian, I don't necessarily believe libertarian, but I would, if you all say, yeah, let's go libertarian, all right, let's go libertarian. But then I'm going to turn right around and donate $3 to who I really would love to see in power. It is about being competitive and being knowledgeable about what is happening and using our power to do that, using our power to support that. And post it somewhere, like write it down. I will not shop from February to April of next year. No balling, no splurging. And then write down, I will donate $3 to a third party that I believe in. Write it down somewhere. And make sure that you post it somewhere where you can remember it And then share this. Share this. We can do this together. I'm tired of the feeling that we are a collective, we're brilliant, we're powerful, but we're not working it. We're not doing what we could be doing in the smartest way, and we can end this. 2025 is the year that we end it. 2025 is the year we establish who we really are collectively. We're people who don't believe that you should be over there bombing children. We just don't believe in it. We don't want our tax dollars to go to it, and we don't want to support it, period. So thank you for your time. Please share this video. Please leave your comments in the comment section and see what third party you'd be interested in supporting. Thanks.